Hi, I'm Rob Hanison. I'm the Sunday editor of the Metro West Daily News. Every other week we profile local people and their cars in a feature that I call My Ride, My Story. This week we're with John Jacobson in Wayland with a very rare 1966 Honda S600. This is a car that was only made for a few years. It can, if you have a Honda Accord, this is probably its very distant cousin. John, you've had this car for a while now, and it's got a very interesting backstory as to how it came to the United States, this particular car, because they weren't sold here.
That's true. They were sold in Canada and in the UK and in Japan, but in small numbers. This particular one was most probably brought in by a GI because in those days the government had a special arrangement for servicemen to bring back vehicles that they had been using in foreign lands. So as a result, I found this car through a friend who collected these. He had 12 of them on his estate in Charlottesville, North Carolina, and I persuaded him to sell me one. Having been a Honda motorcycle dealer years ago, I always wanted to have one of these.
Right. Now, a lot of people get this car confused with similar 1960s era roadsters. What are some of the cars that people get this confused with?
Well, the scale is the important thing. People who look at this car from a distance think that it's an MG or a Sunbeam. And then when they get close and they realize that this is probably a third smaller than each of those, and even smaller than a bug-eyed Sprite, without bug eyes, then they don't know what it is, because they don't remember there being anything prior to the Civic or the Accord.
Right. So if you want to learn more about John's car and the very interesting story behind it, be sure to pick up the Sunday, September 13th edition Metro West Daily News. Thank you.